Hi, my name's Carson. I hear you want to learn about ostomy irrigation. I'm your guy. This here is Tim. Tim's got an ostomy needs to be irrigated. Now, what you're going to need for this ostomy irrigation is first your ostomy irrigation bag. Now this bag is going to be filled with warm water and hung at shoulder height. This bag uses this tubing to connect to your regulator. Now this regulator controls the flow of water into the patient's ostomy. And that is connected to your cone or catheter, which is inserted into the patient's ostomy. And you're also going to want a pair of gloves and some lubricant. Is to have your patient sit down on their commode or lie on their side in their bed. Now what you're going to want to do first is prime your tubing so there's no air in it. And how you're going to do that is by just lifting up this guy right here and wait until all the water bubbles or the air bubbles flow out. Now, step 2, you're going to go over to the patient and you're going to have your nice little glove on. What we're going to do now is dilate the stoma. Now, how we're going to do that is open this little lubrication right here. You're going to get some on your finger and you're going to go to the patient's stoma and you're going to kind of get in there and kind of, dilate it a little bit, make sure it's good to go. And this is to help the cone go in easier and make it more comfortable for the patient in general. Now, for the next step, we're going to be putting in the cone into the stoma and allowing the water to run through. So, what you're first going to want to do is lubricate the cone. So you're going to put some of the lubrication on there, nice and good, make sure it's nice and lubricated. So now, with this, you're going to want to put, when you insert it into the patient's stoma, you're going to want to rotate it in so it goes in there nice and good. And you're going to want to put it about 3 inches into the patient's stoma, or about until it feels snug. Now, if you feel resistance when you start to put it in there, don't keep pushing it, don't force it, because you might cause trauma to the bowel or cause perforation, which would be bad. Now, let's do this. We're rotating, we're getting it in there. Beautiful. This one doesn't really fit that well, but it's okay. Yours will. Now, you're going to go ahead and release this and allow the normal saline to irrigate through. So, now that the patient's colon is empty and the infusion of the normal saline is complete, if the patient is ambulatory, you're going to want to go ahead and encourage them to walk around to promote their peristalsis and their colon can empty even some more.
Thanks for watching.